Hey guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise. I know it's a little hard to recognize me. I don't have any more hair. I cut it all off. So there it is, debut. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading about the new moon. How cool is that? Right now it is April 4th, 2019. The new moon is in Aries, so we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on that. So before we begin, this is a general reading. So if it resonates with you, yes! Woo! Super excited! If it doesn't resonate with you, well, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry about that. You can watch all of the readings and see if any of them resonate with you. If not, again, I'm really sorry. You can watch my other videos. Make sure that you do like this video and subscribe. Also, if there is any love readings, I do a default, like reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. So he's can be she's can be he's, he, she, whatever's going on in your life. So let's get started. So we have three choices. Number one is amethyst. Number two is fire agate. And number three is aquamarine. Very cool choices. So if you have any questions of, well, that isn't what Aries signs are, and that's not their crystals, according to the Crystal Bible, it is. So these are crystals that are listed in the Crystal Bible as an Aries stone or crystal. So if you have any problems with that, direct it to the Crystal Bible. All right, so let's pick a cad, any cad. Let's start with number one. That is going to be that amethyst. Very cool. So it's amethyst, which is meditation. So we're going to first start off with an energy read. And the first one is lizard, which is 36. Then you have eagle, which is 1. And then you have skunk, which is 7. So lizard is about dreaming and dreams, and very cool. That's a very cool energy. Very like you're living in your dreams and whatnot. And eagle, number 1, is spirit. And then you have skunk, which is reputation. So it does feel like there is this dream, daydreaming about something, and spirit's kind of guiding you with that dream, and maybe spirit's even has visited you in your dreams. I feel like right now is a time to really reflect on your reputation and how you are presenting yourself to others. So that's what that skunk energy is. And I think you're dreaming of being your better version of yourself, and I really do believe that spirit with eagle is really guiding you towards that, changing your reputation. You might have had stuff that's in the past. I know that I have stuff in my past that I wasn't the greatest person for some time, but you just have to make sure that you learn from your mistakes and you continue forward, and you can rebuild that reputation. So let's go with the rest of the tarot cards. So these are the ones that got chosen. And you got 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Swords, and then 5 of Pentacles. So with the 9 of Swords is a drama queen card. So this can be someone that is causing drama or that has caused drama in the past, which can be with that skunk energy. And that can be definitely you just being a drama queen, causing drama, or this can be someone that has or is in your circle that does cause it. I do feel right now is that you are really trying to build your boundaries and build those foundations and get a good structure. I think with your dreaming and what Spirit's wanting you to do is really weed out this negativity. This can be the drama queen card, but this can also be anxiety and depression. So I think really Spirit's trying to guide you in a way that you aren't going to be on that negativity and negative track. And right now, with it being a new moon, it's time to reflect on what you want light in your life. That's when the moon starts to get full. So we want to shed light on what is negative, what is causing us anxiety, what is causing us depression. So the Emperor is, I totally believe that this is something where it is, Spirit is telling you that you need to be in charge of your own shit, pretty much. That you need to be the emperor of your own emotions and be strong in that. And it feels like right now it kind of it feels a little shaky, but I think you do have it. And with the Queen of Swords, this can be an air sign, this can be a woman. I do feel like this is going more towards that energy of Emperor, of being in charge of your life and being in charge of your destiny and how you live your life. And with Queen of Swords, she's very cut and dry, and she's very much like, I'm gonna cut to the bullshit, you're done, whatnot. You're cutting the fat. And I feel like with the Four of Wands, that's really something that you're trying to build a really good foundation, and sometimes you have to cut the negative and crappy people out of your life. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're crappy or whatever, but sometimes there's people that just aren't really good fits for our lives, and they bring out the worst in us. It doesn't make them a bad person, that's just what happens. So it feels like that's really a lot of that energy as well. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is like a Baron. So this is this can deal with money because it is Pentacle energy, but I do feel like this is really going towards that, like, you don't feel like you have a lot of close friends, you don't feel like you have a lot of closeness or intimacy. And I think right now is just really that barren time of dreaming about your reputation and doing stuff and really working on yourself. And I feel like this is really reflecting that as well. This is Miko, by the way. She just wanted to say hi. She's actually very hungry and keeps bothering me. I'll feed you just after this video. So then we have the Son of Wands, and Son of Wands is Knight of Wands. So this can be something that has to deal with travel. This can be someone that is coming into your life, or a passion or something that is like that. If it is a person, this is a fire energy. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it does feel like this energy, when it does come, if this is a person that's coming into your life, they're going to be Rico Suave. And I do feel like, and it's like they're smooth talking, they can just really charm the pants off of you. But I feel like with what these cards are saying is just remember this energy, remember this Queen of Swords energy, which is be aware of who this person is and don't just trust them because they sound good. And then you have the Hierophant, which the Hierophant is about lessons and learning life lessons and a teaching and having teaching moments where it's not even telling you what it is, you just have to learn it. And I feel during this time that is going to be happening for sure. Of course it is, because you got Wheel of Fortune, which is fate and destiny. And then you have Three of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles is really working on things and really working on, this can be at work or whatnot, but I do feel like this is working on yourself and working on what you're trying to accomplish with that reputation. And I think moving forward before this is, don't be so worried about what other people think about you, because it doesn't matter. What matters to you is how you feel about yourself. So really think about that reputation in the way of how you feel about yourself. Just moving forward. Then you have Sedna, which is infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And that is, this card totally always reminds me of the law of attraction, where we are always in infinite supply of anything. Anything that you want, you are in infinite supply, because you can manifest it by just having that mindset. It's amazing. And then you have Ma'at, which is fairness. And this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So, it does feel like whatever is happening in this like kind of personality or even like personal shift, just be fair with yourself. You know, no one's perfect. Don't try to be perfect, but really look at what's going on in your life. And that doesn't mean cutting out people as well that aren't perfect. It just really watch how you are around them and how your mindset is. And a lot of times, like, if you feel icky after hanging out with them, they're usually not a really great person for you to be hanging out with. But be fair. Just because you get in a disagreement or an argument with someone, it doesn't mean that you cut them off like, you didn't agree with me, so you're getting cut. Queen of Swords. No, that's not how it works. It's just being fair. Then you have Akuria, which is blossoming, and it's just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and don't give up. Totally believe that. So this is a starting point. This is not going to be like ending after the new moon. This is just something where you're going to have time to do this and to really process it. And then the unicorns just wanted to remind you about your pets. You love and understand animals. And maybe right now too, instead of hanging out with negative people, maybe hanging out with your pets. Maybe going to an animal shelter and volunteering there. Like, doing stuff like that is going to really help your like psyche and your aura, and just like, it just really helps you feel like you're doing something and you're doing something positive. Then you got stone people, which is vigilance. Mountain, which is strength. New moon, which is promise. Childhood, which is innocence. And crystals, which is focus. Now the energies with this is, I'm feeling it really backs up with all of what this is saying. The stone people with vigilance is really paying attention to people that are coming into your life and making sure, it doesn't mean building up a barrier and not allowing people to come into your life, but making sure you do have boundaries in the way that if someone comes in and totally disrespects you, you can be like, out, you're done. And mountain is strength, and having the strength to not do that. And I think spirit's here, whoever, and it can be a spirit guide, can be an angel, guardian angel, something. And that's with spirit. Spirit is here to give you strength. You have that strength. And with new moon, there's promise of better times and a beautiful second, like a chapter in your own personal growth. And it's kind of funny. It's the new moon reading. So there's that promise that you're going to get that full moon effect, that whole completion. And with childhood innocence, I do believe like that is something that you need to really focus on and really see when you were a child, what was enjoyable to you as a kid? What gave you pure joy? And I really do believe that you need to start focusing on this like negativity and negative people, and really focus on that innocence and what was fun, and really focus on that kind of energy of just innocence. And this is also just with the like boundaries thing. It's really like you need to make sure that you do have boundaries to protect that innocence as well, because you can have that purity and that glow and all of this stuff, and it's meaningless if you don't protect it. And because someone's going to come around and just destroy it, and you don't want that. You want to keep that. That's very precious. And then you got the crystals focus, and I do feel like right now is a really good time to really hone in and focus on it. All right, Then you have Mercury retrograde, which is reinvention, and I think this is like the reinvention of yourself. And then you have Jupiter returns, which is benefits, and you're going to really reap these benefits of what's going on. And last but not least, you have the Chariot of Ascension, and that's Merkaba, and it's a spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help you on your soul journey. Take time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. Very cool. All right, guys, I think that is it for that one. Give this a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed. I really would appreciate that. And we are on to number 2. Number 2 is fire agate, and that is creativity. You got armadillo as your energy read, which is boundaries. This feels like it's bleeding on to the next one because we talked about boundaries. And then you have raven, which is magic. So you're going to be creating something. This is something that's really cool energy with some magic involved. Okay, so I'm going to be reading out all of these tarot cards, and then I'll just do the reading afterwards. So we have Chariot, the Tower. Don't be freaked out by the Tower. 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, 3 of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, the Sun, and 5 of Swords. So this is a really cool energy. There is some creative energies that are happening, and right now there is going to be something that's going to be coming in. That's that Tower energy that's going to shake everything down to its foundation. And so right now is really the time to really work on those boundaries and make sure that you have some really good personal boundaries, because things are going to get switched up. If you are single, there is going to be a love prospect, and this can be even like starting to do online dating, something that's like that. There's going to be a new pickup in that love relationship aspect. And if you are with someone, this is just going to be a really nice new kind of lovey-dovey chapter. Like you're just going to really feel the love of it. But you do have sword energy, so it's going to be kind of like a serious. So it's going to be really good. It's a really serious, but it's like that next level up of just not just like puppy love, like oh, like rainbows and sunshine. This is like serious love. There is some waiting energy about a message, and this is a message about passion and creativity, and you know that's what your fire agate is all about, creative and creativity. And so there's going to be new opportunities, and I think around this time it's going to really start to spark, and you might be thinking about something, maybe starting a new job or starting a new business, and right now is in those really, really early stages of doing that. And I feel like right now, especially, it's going to start to motivate you to either investigate further into it or even just do it. You do have, and that's with that Page of Cups and that love, there's going to be a message of love. So there's definitely some love going around. You have the Sun as well, and that's such a positive card, and that just really radiates through what's happening. And with that Raven, it's pure magic. Now the Chariot is my year card, so I do signify that as a year, and this is going to be a really successful starting point or beginning point, and you're going to really feel this throughout the year. So your next cards are Father of Cups, Mother of Cups, the Lovers, 2 of Wands, and that is Mother of Swords, and 6 of Swords. So it feels like you're really moving on from some really just moving on with your life and doing other things, and just it's your second chapter or third chapter or fourth chapter. This just feels like you're really moving on from really negative stuff or stagnant energy. And this is like that creative, there's a lot of fire that's going on. And you have the Lovers too. So this is a really good time of just pure love. I love that. Okay, so then we have Rhiannon, which is Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You have White Tara, which is sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. And you have Umanya, which is golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And you have Ichtil, which is medicine woman, and you are a channel for divine healing power. And it feels like everything is really clicking on with that creativity. And you are feeling these energies. You are going to be sensitive because of all of that love and whatnot. But this golden opportunity is definitely screaming for what is going on in this creative aspect. Then you have One Step at a Time. And that's lots of little steps make big dreams come true. And true, yes, what you're asking for or asking about is the truth. And brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and best within them. And light, see the light within yourself and everyone else. Very cool. You're getting such good cards. Best friends, true friends stick together no matter what. And then laughter, you need a good laugh. So this is such a really good energy. You're going to be spending some time with friends, and that's, again, if you're single or whatnot, this energy is not just love. This is just, or like relationship energy. This is all love and light. Beautiful. Then you have Ocean, which is ebb and flow. So that's give and take, out and in. And then you have Wind, which is activation. And Iceberg, which is submerged. Very cool. This is definitely going through that creativity, which is going to be coming in and out. It's not going to be all this huge force coming in super quickly, but this wind is activating this. It's going to start to go. You're going to have this, and you're going to feel submerged in it. It's going to be crazy. You got Capricorn, I use. Got the 11th house, which is friends. Yep, it's a friend time for sure. Neptune, which is sacrifice. Earth element, which is stability. And then Uranus, which is genius. All really good messages. Definitely this Capricorn energy is there, and I think that is coming through the business side. And you have that friend energy. Sacrifice, which is maybe sacrificing some of your time to really focus on whatever this new passion and whatnot's happening. And stability, which is staying grounded, make smart choices, and whatever that you're sparking is genius. This is going to really work out in your benefit. Then you got initiation. When you're being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges. You shall thrive. Whoa! Very cool, guys. Well, that is it for number 2. Make sure you like this and subscribe. And we are on to number 3. Woo! We are just cruising. All right, so number 3 is Aquamarine, and it's communication. Your energies are 24, Crow, and Butterfly, which is 9. So Crow is law, and on the book it says allowing your personal integrity to be your guide so your personal will can emerge and you can stand in your truth. The omen of change and transformation. That's awesome. And so this is definitely a time to really work on your communication, because there is going to be some change. And, you know, sometimes when there's change, there's growing pains. So you need to make sure that you communicate if you're getting frustrated or anything that's going on. Okay, so the first one is 3 of Pentacles. The second one is 2 of Pentacles. And then the third is 3 of Cups. Very cool cards. This is about working, this is about multitasking, and it's about friends and partying. So it, not like party gang, but like having fun, having friends around and whatnot. This is going to be a juggling act for both your work and your social life for sure. So then you got Daughter of Swords, which is Page of Swords. You got Nine of Wands. You got the Emperor. You also got the World. You got the Ace of Swords. And you got Two of Cups. Very cool choices. And choices like these are you choose. But this is like the Page of Swords is a delayed message, but you're going to be feeling a little defensive because I think that multitasking is going to get a little bit crazy. But you have the Emperor and the World, which is really cool cards that shows you that you are in charge of your destiny and you're really taking charge. And the World is really like it's the end of the major arcana. So this is like the end of one chapter and starting to like transform and change into something new and awesome. And you need to cut through the bullshit. And that's Ace of Swords. It's always just like cut to the chase. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is love and just like soulmates and just really having a good partnership. And this cannot just be relationships, this can be at work. You got Mary Magdalene, which is unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. You have Freya, which is bold. And unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. And then you have Ishtar, which is boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Irene, which is peace. And that is, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Very cool cards. This is definitely coming back that you need to be working on your boundaries and you are going to be this bold new person. I feel like you were kind of like, for instance, like Witch of Boise light, diet Witch of Boise, and now you're going to be like Witch of Boise, like full flavor, bold. Like it feels like you are going to be that like explanation point. And then you're going to have that love, and you're going to have that love not just for yourself, but everyone else, and you're going to have that peace about it. You have, it's okay to be different. You don't need to be just like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. Simplicity, which is put your energy in the basics and let go of excess. Great. And then hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. And then you got change, and the changes that you're going through are positive. Very cool. So again, it just really amplifies that hello goodbye. This is the end of a new chapter, and you're starting something new, and change is happening, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to have that. And then simplicity is also, it's okay to be simple, and you know, you don't have to be, it doesn't always have to be complex. Relationships, anything. So then you have River, which is movement, and I feel like that's going towards that change. Rainbow, blessings, which this is blessings of that change. DNA, karma. So make sure that you are watching your karma and how you treat people. Dream time, which is creation, and that is also going through that creating yourself and doing that transformation. And music, harmony. You can also be creating music and singing and maybe even playing an instrument, listening to music, going to concerts. All right, then you have Chiron, which is healing. And then Black Moon Lilith, which is mystery. Ooh. Mercury, which is mind. Virgo, I analyze. And solar eclipse, revolution. This all really makes sense with what is going on in this change, and you might not know what it is, and the cards are going to be like, yep, you'll find out. But this is really something that has to come through with your mind, and I think it's going to really transform you and how you are. And this is a Virgo energy, which Virgo is earth sign, so it is stable. And solar eclipse, revolution. You're doing a revolution of yourself, and that includes healing. All right, then we have the Spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate. Sorry, I suck at reading. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. Very cool. So it does feel like you are having this really bold moment and you are really transforming yourself. But just as the aquamarine is, make sure that you do communicate. If something is getting a little frazzled and whatnot, make sure you communicate. All right, guys, well, that is it. Give this a thumbs up and make sure that you do subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I kind of like rushed through this. I didn't have a lot of time. There was a ton of cards. So anyways, make sure that you do like and subscribe and comment below to tell me if any of this resonated with you. I love reading your comments, and I just also want to thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting my passion of doing this. So this is my dream job. I love doing this. So make sure that you do follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm hoping to get my Facebook up as well. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day and a great new moon. Bye. Bye-bye.